聞こえますか？聞こえますか？Can you hear me? Oh my gosh, my computer is so hot right now. My computer is so hot right now. Hold on. Okay. I was looking off to the side too. I had to fix that. Can hear you inside the padded room. The padded room! What was that I just heard? I heard like a little violin. I heard like a... Whoa! Whoa! What? Do you hear that? Where is it? Is that my phone? It is? I've never had that happen before. My stream was playing out of my phone. I was like, what was that noise? Well, I fixed that. Yeah, I heard that. Oh god, you found out! I keep a mini Mozu. My little torture Mozu. Oh my god, I didn't realize until I went to yell that my voice is shot. I guess it's from all the vomiting I've done today. Hello! Or Gouten Abend, I suppose, actually. More apt. I wish I had a mini Mozu. What would you guys do with a mini Mozu? What would you do with that? That was not me winking, by the way. I think the model just spazzed out. I'm being dead serious. I'm not trying to be like, hey, that wasn't me winking. No, I didn't wink. Help. Guten Abend. One-time use? Oh god, I don't know if I like streaming anymore. Terrible things would happen to Mini Mozu. Why? Why? Why can't you be nice to me? Huh? All the things you could do if you had a Mini Mozu, alright? You could give me a cookie. And the cookie would be like 8 billion times size cookie for me, right? Why wouldn't you do that? I thought you guys wanted me to be happy. Mini Mozu Topa. Oh, then she starts screaming and her neck breaks. How are you guys? I know it's a very out of very off my normal time. Not only gorilla stream, but also completely off my my usual time for stream. I hope it's not too cumbersome. I wanted to do a Zotsudan, but I was sick this morning. I was actually quite sick this morning, more than I have been the past couple days. Like I've had a little bit of sickness, you know, like every day, but today was bad. It was like I threw up so hard that well, the first one was bile, and that I was so forceful that like I felt my eyes like bulge out of my head. And I thought I pulled a muscle in my tummy, like in my abdomen from the like retching, like the you know. Did you get sick because you weren't able to drink your meds? So I think so. I've been having to take my I have like a dry cough, I suppose, from vomiting. I don't have enough water here. Oh no. Have you ever thrown up so hard you got a black eye or two? I don't think I've ever gotten a black eye from throwing up. Thank goodness. I hope it's not gonna happen. At least you got an ab workout, kinda? Does it count as an ab workout if you get a hernia? Does it count? Does it count? I did what? What? Oh, got a black eye? My goodness. Have you ever projectile, like, gotten some distance on it? Well, yeah, like today. Sorry, this is quite nasty. Apologies in advance for my nasty talk. Wait, ちょっと待って. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I haven't streamed in a while. I haven't streamed in a while. So, first let me explain that. Why no stream? Well, first off, I'm still sick. I mean, it's a day-by-day thing. My main issue right now is, so like, I'm sick every day, right? That's kind of expected. Like, at least with my recovery, it's slow but sure, right? Day by day. But the problem is, it lasts so long. It takes me so long to, like, get a move on in the day because I'm sick at the start of the day into, like, the afternoon. And then I usually am feeling better around evening, but then I go to bed, right? Because I'm spending almost the whole day being sick. So the issue I've been having is every time I start feeling good enough to stream, it's like way past my normal stream time, and I feel guilty about it. But not only that, there's a bigger thing that's also been deterring me from streaming. I've been doing interviews for V-Dere's third generation, as you guys know, and that has had me, awake all from like 2 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 p.m. Like yeah, it's all over the place. Sometimes exactly on my stream time. That happened like a few days ago. I actually felt good to stream, but then I had an interview like right on top of my stream time, which, no problem. You know, it happens, it's expected, but yeah. New daughters, oh, I hope so. Being pregnant with Gen 3 can't be easy. Yeah, it's tough living out here. Hi, Mozzie, you weren't streaming for a very long time. What happened? Okay, well, it depends. Are you talking about, like, what has it been, like 11 days since my last stream? Or 12? 11 or 12? One of those? Thank you, Orange Robot. I choose the cute orange button in the middle. Boop. Ah, you broke my nose! Ah, my deviated septum! Thank you, Orange Robot. Thank you. No, the months of no stream. What? What? Okay, so then you're... I have a video explaining it on my YouTube channel. How about that? Cause I've explained a lot of why I was gone. But I have a video on my YouTube channel that explains why I didn't stream for a few months. But this most recent one was like, yeah, this most recent one is mostly due to interviews for V-Dere, the Vtuber group I am a part of, right? So hopefully it'll be winding down. I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more rounds of interviews. So I'm not out of the woodwork yet, but I at least have a little bit of a reprieve at the moment. So I want to stream a bit. I need to stream. I'm dying. This is my job. We are the Witch Gap point. It's been ridiculous for you. Witch Gap. Witch Gap. Witch Gap. Mozzie will live! Yes. Somehow. A little bit. A little bit. Is Gen 3 gonna have a raptor girl? That's kind of random. Why raptor girl? Arara? Listen, please don't die. Oh, well, now you're activating my defiant personality disorder. Now you're making me want to. Wait, hold on. Let me hold the mic up here. Yeah! Hi, Mozu, I'm new. I saw you in your collab with Tomoe a little while ago and wanted to check your stream out. This is your first stream? Okay, alright, guys. Then today's stream topic. Have you seen a Twitter post by Mr. Jimmy Beast? Have you seen that? The Twitter post is a poll, and the poll is basically as follows, okay? There is... Everybody on Earth has to push one of two buttons. If you press the red button, you live. If you press the blue button, if the amount of people who press the blue button, if it's less than 50%, then everyone that is chosen blue will die. right? So if you choose red, you live. But if you choose blue, and it's less than 49% of people also chose blue, then everyone that chose blue dies. Right? So that is the poll. That is the poll. And this has been very controversial on Twitter. I did not even realize how freaking controversial it was until today. So I have the poll going on YouTube for this, if you want to vote and put your 2 cents in and see how you compare to the other people in chat right now. I had an unpopular answer, to say the least. Here, let me drink my water, hold on. Wait, this is just the last Twitter debate. What, is there another one like this? So from what I saw, because like when I saw this, it was like yesterday in the middle of the night. I was just scrolling, I see a poll. I usually like impulsively vote in polls when I see them, right? Mr. Jimmy Beast, he says the question. I'm like, oh, okay, vote. All right, scroll on. And then today, I saw on Twitter, Airi said what she voted in the poll. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess it's pretty widespread. You know, people I know are also voting in this poll. And then I started seeing the stuff saying, like, if you didn't vote blue, you want to kill, like, children and grandmas. You're a sick, twisted individual if you did not pick blue. And then I was like, huh? Wait, what? Hold on, what's going on here? And then, yeah, as Twitter does, it became this little, like, thought experiment became, like, the most, how do you say, hyperbolic, exaggerated, type of situation. So, if you must know, quite innocently, so I have an alt account, right? Which my alt account's been bumping off for some reason. I just post, like, my stream of consciousness on there lately, and it gained, like, 600 followers in a single day yesterday. I don't know. I don't know. I guess Twitter likes me. At least the algorithm likes to promote me to people, I suppose is more apt. So I was like, oh, that's odd. So then I tweeted like, oh, I voted red, but I'm not sure if I understood the question properly. Cause everyone's saying this about the blue option. Everyone's saying I'm like a demon. Oh wow! I started getting some very interesting discourse in the comments of that post. A lot of people that don't follow me, that probably have no idea who I am, started like discussing and fighting with each other in my comments. I guess because compared to your average Joe that voted in the poll, I guess my account has a little bit more leverage, algo-wise, so it started recommending me to a bunch of people that also voted in the poll. So yeah. It's a bloodbath in there right now. I had to mute that conversation. Cause like, I think initially, people were pretty, how do you say? They were kind of open to like talking to me about it. Like it started with like, oh, well, you know, this is why I thought this. Or some people were like, no, I think you were right. I think you had the right interpretation. And that turned into, I'm gonna kill every single one of you should die. Every single one of you should die. If you didn't pick this, you're what's wrong with the world. I'm just sitting here like, Anyways, guys, can you believe they took away Master Chief's diaper? So that was one of the interesting things I saw today. Yeah. So I thought like, oh, well, you know, I wanted to just do like a Zatsudan. Might as well make it like a little theme Zatsudan. So what do you guys think? What's your take on the situation? Red or blue? Unfortunately, because I picked red, I killed Airi. I retweeted that she picked blue. I was like, oh, I picked red. But Blissful Fox. Thank you. But here's the thing. So the thing that was a little difficult is when I whatchamacallit. When I said I picked red, a lot of people were saying like, well, yeah, save yourself. And I was like, well, that's not really what I was thinking. I wasn't like, when I picked red, I wasn't really thinking like, I'm doing this to save myself. Screw everybody else. I was thinking like, oh, well, statistically, red is 100% survival. So why don't we all just pick red? Why not just all pick red? Right? Because like then there's not even like a question. Everybody just pick red. It's 100% survival rate. Right? But then here's the issue is like when I saw this hypothetical, right? Like when I see hypotheticals, I'm not going into it thinking like if the whole point is to compare your opinion to other people, right? Like what other people might choose. My thought process isn't that the other person that's choosing, I have to consider that they do not comprehend the question or they're unable to read or I don't know, like all these other like conditionals, right? And that's why it became a little difficult. Because when I made this thing, I was like, oh, I'm assuming everybody is in their right mind. We're all like, you know, using our full comprehension to answer this question. And then it became like, Mozu, you want to kill babies and old women with dementia and all this stuff. And I'm like, what? Hold on. That didn't even like come into my mind. Like I wasn't thinking that we were like teleporting babies to just smash random buttons. Cause like it seems like it's a whole choice thing, right? It's all about like it's like a thought experiment. So if you had told me like everyone in the world, including like babies and dementia patients and things like that, are going to be pressing these buttons, then it'd be like, okay, well if that was like said from the start, that's what something I had to consider, then yeah, of course I would have considered that, but that's not how I voted, right? That's not how I voted. If you had told me like if we all vote blue, we're gonna save a bunch of babies and old people that don't understand what's going on, that's obviously a different situation than the one I think that was initially presented, right? Now, apparently, the person that initially actually made this hypothetical did say that included babies and old people in like the comments or something. But this is the Jimmy Beast version. He didn't say that. And this is my first exposure to this hypothetical. So that's where I'm at. The discussion has become quite heated. You know, quite heated. That's a new question and poll at that point. That's kind of my thought. Oh. You know, some reason they think is going to happen in real life, they should know it doesn't affect real life. Yeah, well, I mean, I think the biggest thing that should be noted is, you can vote either way, but it doesn't make you a better person than somebody else voting in Twitter hypotheticals. I like the thought experiment, but whoa, people, whoa. Wait, hold on. Chotomatte. I'm sorry, I just got free spins in my Roblox game. People got a little too silly. Dayone? Actually, kind of surprisingly, the majority of people in my poll have voted for red. So I guess that shows kind of like the thought process of my viewer base. It's kind of unusual. Feels slightly better. Instantly into Roblox. Well, I had it running in the background, so I always keep like a crappy tycoon game going. Chat reflex streamer. What does it mean? What does it mean? Mozu, what if an alien was on Earth and that alien didn't understand English and said glurp gleep and press blue? Well, I guess he's gonna die. Like, I guess, the other part of my perspective was like, a lot of people framed it in that if you are picking red, you're killing people. But in my perspective, the blue was like inventing risk. It was creating the risk to vote blue in the first place, right? So I guess that was the other thought process I had. So I don't know. That's why I picked red. That's why I picked red. But like, people see that kind of like thing, and then they're going like, oh, so you're like the type of person that wouldn't help an old woman if she fell over. It was like, what? Huh? What do you do? With the way that some people have reacted, you would think that you really did kill somebody. Do you jump into the wood chipper? No, I do not jump into the wood chipper, thank you. After I press red, there will be no one left to scold us because they died. But that being said, I'm not anti if you pick blue. I understand where you're coming from. It's just not what I picked. And then the other thing is just, as long as we're not like moral grandstanding each other, right? You know what I mean? Because like, I mean, it's both sides. It's both sides. But it's interesting. Let's say that. Hypotheticals are interesting. This also reminds me of like the trolley problem. What do you guys do in the trolley problem? You guys know what that is? That's where you have the trolleys coming and there's people on two different train tracks, right? If you don't do anything, the trolley will drive over 3 people. But if you pull the lever, it'll be diverted to the other side and it'll kill 1 person. But it has to kill, it's gonna kill people no matter what. What do you do? I don't like emotional blackmail with my trolley problem. I mean, me personally, I pull the lever and pretend like I don't know what I'm talking, like I don't know what happened. I'll be like, oops! Oh, I didn't see him, I'm sorry! No, I didn't see him! Isn't the 1 person family or is that add-on? What? So like, is that add-on? I thought the conundrum of the trolley problem was it's whether or not you want to have blood on your hands. Because even though you have diverted the outcome from being as disastrous as it could be, you are like liable for that 1 person that died. Isn't that the case? Can we get an option where it runs over everyone? I saw a lot of people saying multi-track drifting. It's about action and inaction. That's an add-on by people that don't understand the question. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Oh, for the record, somebody replied to my hypothetical, to the you know, red blue button thing saying like, Mozu, how would you feel if you didn't eat breakfast today? And I of course said, but I did eat breakfast. Do you know what's also a facet of intelligence, my friends? Do you know what's also a facet of intelligence? Not just understanding hypotheticals. I would say the next tier up is understanding sarcasm. Yes, I understand I'm joking. I know. If I didn't eat breakfast, I'd be hungry. Yes. Actually, if I did eat breakfast, I'd be throwing up bile. Took the glass of water. I also passed that one. I also passed the dang water test. Now I'm interested though. I wonder what all VTubers voted. Do you think? I imagine most VTubers vote blue button. I have to imagine. Dude, I had some people reply to my post saying like, this is not a good look for you, and unfollowed me! I got unfollowed over the blue-red button question! What? I got in trouble. Now I'm on a list somewhere for being a meanie bobini. What's the glass of water one? Okay, so the glass of water one is... The issue is it's really hard to actually get an accurate response for this one now because, like, if you ask the person to do this, they will automatically assume you're trying to trick them on something and they're gonna look it up, right? But in a vacuum, the glass of water one was you give someone a picture of a glass of water just like standing, right? Or rather, you just give them a picture of a glass, right? You give them a picture of a glass, and then you give them a picture of a tilted glass. And you tell them, okay, draw the water line in the first glass, and now draw the water line in the second glass. Show what the water would look like in this glass when it's tilted, right? So some people have said this is like an IQ thing. Some people have said this is a thing women always get wrong and men always get right. I got it right back when it was first introduced to me. But basically, the incorrect answer is in many times people draw the water pouring out of the glass, even though the water line should be exactly the same compared to the previous glass, right? Because the water's not gonna like propel itself out of the glass. It's the same line. So yeah, typically from what I heard, women drew it incorrectly and men drew it correctly. I got it right, but I don't know if I can credit that to me being masculine brained. For me, it's probably more so to do with the fact that I do art. Right? The fact that I do a lot of illustration and art stuff, I just kind of like intuited it. Oh, my back. You guys, I lost my stamina. My back stamina is atrophied. Tomboys are the smartest. Are they? I thought the appeal of tomboy... I don't know. Tomboys should be kind of dumb, shouldn't they? You did blue? Mozzie flexing her manly brain on everyone. Yeah. Do I have a time travel password? Well, I can't share that with anybody. That's a secret. You guys know they got rid of Master Chief's diaper? I was seeing that today. I was watching some Halo videos. He used to have a diaper and they took it away in the new stuff. 343 hates his diaper. What? I'm referring to how, like, in his old Arbor design, he had, like, a little underwear going on. They did? Yeah. So that was my thought. That was something I thought about immediately after this conundrum. Dang, 64. I'm sorry, everybody that voted blue died in this chat. This is like the first time I think everybody that voted blue died. Oh yeah, if you're wondering, blue won on the other poll. On like the actual big poll, blue won. Which maybe is that's why the blue voters were so emboldened, because they won. They wanted to go shove it in people's faces. But then again, I saw somebody else say, like, how can you win if you win no matter what if you're red? Because there's no way you die. And I was like, Is the big poll the Mr. Beast one? Yeah, it's the Mr. Beast one. Dilly Dally Diesel. Thank you. Wait, are they? Oh. You can like promote a stream streak on Twitch, huh? Thank you, Corvus Seraph. Happy 5 months. Blue is the performative one. I wouldn't say everybody that picks blue is performative. I'm sure plenty of them actually believe it. I think plenty of them actually believe it. Any soft-hearted, sweet girl, you know, you should probably pick that, right? We killed Airi. Yeah, we killed Airi. If it's Mr. Beast, they're probably mostly kids that didn't understand how buttons work. On Twitter, though! On Twitter. I think in more to do with it being Twitter and it mostly being Mr. Beast followers. I suppose. I wonder how general populace would vote, because I think Twitter is definitely gonna be, like, swayed in a certain way. Oh my gosh! You know the other thing I did? Dude, my alt was blowing up because I put, like, a compilation... Here, wait, I'll play the video for you. I decided I wanted to make a little compilation video of my voice over the past 8 years, because a lot of VTubers, their voices change a lot over their time streaming, and I was like, I'm curious what mine was like. My voice has changed, but the degree of which it has changed, the degree at which it changed is like... People have said different things. Some people have said, like, your balls drop, Mozu. And some people say, like, you sound exactly the same. Thank you, Kotafatoa. Are? Do I say it right? Thank you. Maintaining maximum survival only requires 50%. Plus 1 blue push, whereas red requires 100% game theory. Makes blue the obvious decision, and repeated polling bears this out. I mean, that's not my perspective, though. Cause, like, there's always the risk factor with the 50%, right? There's always the risk factor with blue that just does not exist if everybody does 100%. And you might be like, I don't know, my perspective is like, blue kind of invents its own issue, you know? Cause, like, if nobody votes blue, then nobody dies. It only really happens if people walk... It's like... The risk only happens if everybody starts deciding to walk under the meat grinder, right? That's kind of like my perspective. Yeah, there needs to be more incentive to press blue. I mean, I don't know. In my perspective, I was just like, why don't we all just press red? I mean, will 100% of people press red? No. But I don't know, that's like their choice. Welcome home. Mozu, can you control everyone? What, do you want me to? I'm not saying I'm gonna control everyone. I'm just saying my perspective is you can just press red and live. Why would you not? Because some people, from their perspective, they explained it that they see red as killing blue. But from my perspective is blue can avoid dying just by not being in the obstacle. Right? My perspective. Yeah, my perspective. Wait, that's blue? What? On screen? What's blue? Who's on first? Had they not chosen blue, they would have been fine. Thank you, relatives. My perspective. The real question is, how do the colorblind survive? Well, then you go back to the extra points in blue, right? Then it goes back to, are we saying in this situation that there's gonna be people that literally cannot differentiate the two? There's gonna be people that can't read. There's gonna be people that are like mentally can't comprehend anything. There's gonna be babies. Then that makes it a different question, in my opinion. What if red was 74% red dies? What if red was 74% red dies? Are? Surviving is not selfish. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't really feel bad if you didn't pick red, so you decided to walk under the meat grinder. And you took the risk. I don't really feel bad about that. Because, like, everybody could just choose not to take the risk. That's kind of my perspective. It only makes sense as a philosophical problem if everybody understands. That's kind of... Yeah, that was my... Because, like, when you start adding these things to it, it's like, well, that wasn't... I was just engaging with it as, like, a thought... Like, a meeting of the minds, so to speak. If you start adding it, like, well, people are, like, helpless and they don't understand it. Then it becomes like, okay, well... Now we're talking about, like, saving innocents that don't understand what's going on. That's a different situation. I think most people would choose an option to help them if that was the actual situation, but it wasn't presented that way. I heard it's the prisoner's dilemma, but it's missing at least one more parameter. What's the prisoner's dilemma? Are? You engage with it at your thought level. My pea brain thought level. Mozumi, my IQ is only 80, help me! If the conundrum was given the shape of a blender, we wouldn't be having the same conversation. I mean, well, I think that's the big thing, though. I think the more interesting part of this is not so much the black and white of who's right or wrong, but rather how people are interpreting the question and what visual they get in their head, right? You know what I mean? Because that was the thing, that was one of the other things that was interesting, was everybody was showing all these different ways that they interpreted it, like, well, I saw it this way, I saw it like red has weapons, or I saw it as it was a meat grinder, or I saw it in the objective, like, button push setting, that kind of thing, right? The thing is that the question itself is only a Twitter post. It has a limited amount of characters, and there's only so many details we can glean from it. So I don't think we should come to the conclusion like, well, you're demon though. You're bad, or you're heartless, or you're stupid. I think everybody had, like, different perspectives. Because, like, if you came to me and were like, well, actually the blue question comes down, like, it's about saving babies. And it's like, okay, well, I didn't think that the question was about saving babies. But obviously if the question's about saving babies, I want to save babies. Right? But if the question, but on the other hand... I saw it as like, oh, everybody has like 100% awareness and responsibility for their own choices. That kind of thing. I'm lost. Why didn't everyone choose blue though? Living is for women and children. What's this viewer base's gender? That would be like 99% male. And if the baby presses the red button? Guys, what do we do if the babies press the red button? I identify as in light. I have my biases. The baby lives. Murder! My throat's dying. I gotta get water. I'm dying. My throat's getting all dry. I was gonna show you what freaking voiceover to use. And we're still talking about killing babies. Guys. Typical... Wait, what's today? Is today Tuesday or Wednesday? Yeah. It's Wednesday. Typical Wednesday night chatting. Killing the babies. Look. You guys think... You think a lot of blue button pushers would actually push red in the real life or death situation? Yeah, I mean, you're never gonna get like 100% accurate measure of how people would react in a life or death situation from a Twitter poll. I totally do. Yes, I think yes. Oh, my back. My back. Yes, of course. Of course. Oh my gosh, did you guys see they're bringing back the guild? Did you see that? Do any of you know what I'm talking about? Are you old enough for that? That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting. You need a massage? I don't know. I can't. Well, actually, maybe my kidneys hurt. I don't know. I haven't heard of the guild in 500 years, as it should be. Do you wanna date my avatar? She's a star, and she's better than the other ones by far. Wanna date my avatar? Wait, okay. This might be loud. I'm gonna try and drag the video on. I could kill you. Alright. Alright, hold on. I want you to hear this. Na 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 na. Na na na. Alright. So here's my voice over the course of 8 years. You guys ready? So I was okay, when I say teenager here, I should clarify, like, I mean minor age teenager. So, like, obviously you're still a teen at, like, 19, 18, that kind of thing. But I was a child here.
Throw him off!
Oh my god, that's loud. Alright, let's try again.
Throw him off! Throw him off the cliff. We don't want him. Do it. Do it. We'll leave us as soon as we do it. Where'd he go? I really appreciate it as.
So I don't know if you could tell, baby Mozu. I don't know if you can. These clips are maybe a bit too short for that, but my voice. I used to have a lisp. I had a lisp, and I was very nasally.
Always, the music's broken. Oh, there we go. You have a lovely night. Thank you for the fun. It was great seeing you again. Yeah, it's great seeing everybody.
Why are you seeing everybody?
I grabbed myself. Oops. I hope to see you guys again. Maybe soon. I don't know. We'll see.
6 years. This is Gezu era.
Whoa, it shot out my nose. It's the back of my head. Birds.
Birds.
Bastard. I got his ass. I gotta fly. Fuck you, asshole. He's been in here all day bothering me.
She cursed. Why does she curse?
I assume most VTubers are down bad though. Like it's not. I don't know. Is it really? Is it? I feel like it's part of the job. It's like the job requirements. You gotta be down bad to become a.
This is dead girl.
Right. I love singing instrumentals. What's a song I could sing the instrumental of? Never gonna tell no lie. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna go right. What does it have to go? I forgot. Oh my gosh. I thought you were a feral jungle cat or something. Nah, I'm a maned wolf. Maned wolves are
This is now, but it's actually 2 years ago.
From South America. Lanky's
but I think I still sound like this, so.
Tall though.
Check this out.
He doesn't know.
Check this out.
He doesn't know. Look how long these legs are. I got legs for days. It's like 2 inches. No! What's your mouth being rude to me? What did I do?
No! That was my voice over the course of 8 years. Can you guys believe how much time flies? So yeah, I used to do... When I was a young gun, I used to do, like, gameplay videos with, like, just some online friends I knew at the time. And then I started streaming, yeah, I guess 6 years ago. Gosh. Someone asked, how has your voice been getting higher? Well, I don't know. I don't think my voice is much higher compared to, like, me when I was a young teen, or not a young teen, but like a teenager. But for like the 6 years ago one, where I'm talking like this, so thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. Well, remember, my first year Yeah, my first year as Gezu. So all of that time up to past my first year as Gezu. From what I remember, I lived with my parents. So a lot of the time I'd be in my room and I'd have to mumble and be quiet and make sure that my voice wasn't too loud because my stepdad would break my door down and yell at me and scream my full legal name. So that explains why that one's like, you can tell I go from like kind of like trying to be quiet to being like, ah! Start screaming and yelling. You're currently drawing on and you're doing Mortal Kombat. You're gonna draw one of me? Thank you. Thank you. The don't wake up mom and dad voice, yeah. Dude, my stepdad was so strict about noise. It sucked, because like even on like weekends, like Fridays, when there was no obligation, no reason for me to be in bed by like 9 o'clock. Mozu! Mozu, open up! You're being too loud! Oh my god, keep your voice down! Your mom is trying to sleep! And then, my mom literally never heard that. My mom was doped the heck out on Ambien. There's no way she heard that. I remember I always ask her, like, Mom, did I wake you up when I was video jamming? She'd be like, no. No, it would take like an elephant to wake me up. And I know that's the case, because even when I was a kid, and I used to sleep in my mom's bed, I used to sit there and I would peel her eyes open and look at her while she was sleeping. And she would wake up. So I know I didn't wake her up. Especially because she snores like a freight train. I don't know, my stepdad just liked he just liked being bossy. Yeah. That's partially why I was so dead set on moving out as soon as possible. So yeah, my voice is a lot louder now. I mean, actually, it's kind of weird, because the way I speak is almost like I yell every single word. You know? I almost yell every single word when I speak. I wonder when I developed that. Is that annoying? Should I stop doing that? I know some people say they really like when I do like my, the streamer accent. No, that's not the streamer accent. The streamer accent is when everybody starts sounding like, well, on Twitch at least. It'd be like, chat? How are we doing today, chat? So, I'm so excited. We're gonna play, this game today that just came out. Actually, like, they're not really like that. They don't really play games. They just kind of sit there and, like, eat hot chips. Guys, this new Taki flavor is awful. I don't know why I bought this. This sucks. Do they still do that? Do they still do that voice, or have they moved on to a new go-to voice? Because there was a real period of time, like at least a year, where everybody was trying to do the same VTuber streamer voice. It's kind of like a soft-spoken valley girl. Depends on who you watch. The Californian accent? Well, the issue was that the people that I knew that did that were from everywhere in the world. Like, I think I remember it was like French people, Filipino people, Polish people. Like, it was all sorts of people. Yeah, vocal fry is in nowadays. Do I have a vocal fry? Chat. What if I spoke like this? It's kind of creepy. I still like the grudge. You need to sound like Deku. Hey guys! No, I can't do that. That's gonna destroy my throat. More cigs? Yeah, I need those yummy menthols. Nummy. Newports. Any voice you do, I enjoy listening to. Really?
What if I spoke like this every stream? What if I talk like this? What if every hello, hello, Mozubites. How are we doing today? Every stream, I spoke like this. What would you do?
Even that? Wow. That actually makes my my nose clog. Master of disguise voice. Smiling friends ASMR. Do I really sound like Charlie? See, back in the day, people used to say, like, you sound like a female psychic Pebbles. Nowadays, people say, you sound like female Charlie. And it's like, wow, we've come so far. It's actually a little close to Tomoe. No? Tomoe is like... Wow! I don't know how to describe it. She's got like a ooh, like a way of speaking that's very moe. It's very moe. Now I can't unhear female Charlie. Hiya! What do you mean? No! Nice Zach Hadel, even down to the hypotheticals. Shut up! Delinquent bro Mozu. Yeah. I have other things to talk about. Oh, my tummy hurts. Oh, my tummy. I need more water. I need either water or my medicine. How much battery's on my headphones? Hold on. Crap. My headphones are low battery. Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna grab water and I'll come back. But if my headphones die, I might have to end the stream if they die. But they can last like an hour on low. You know, there's a chance. Sorry. My tummy. Okay, chotomate, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, okay? If you go somewhere, everybody's gonna push the red button. Everyone and so many people are gonna die, and it's gonna be bad, and the blood will be on your hands, okay? I'll be right back. Chotomate, I'll be just a sec. I'm back. Thank you, Orange Robot. Thank you, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master. Thank you. Ugh. Man, my belly is hard. Welcome back. Okaeri. Arigatou. Tadaima. My belly is hard. I hate when this happens. Like, the issue is my stomach is so slow draining that, like, I'm thirsty and I know I need to have stuff now, but, like, it's all hard. It's not draining into my intestines. It's just sitting in there. It's sitting in my chest. It makes me liable to vomit. And I hate it. Well, it makes sense. Late stage pregnancy and all that. What was I talking about? Oh, I was gonna check my Twitter. What's going on? Am I in trouble? Let's see. What else has been popping off? Oh yeah, I said the other thing. Oh my gosh, this one got some likes and it also got some people mad. I said Vtubers. Chud does not mean Chungus. That was another one I said recently. I got a little traction, got a little heat. From what people said is, it doesn't matter what Chud originally meant. Now it just means Chungus and we all have to live with that. And I'm like, it definitely still has the other meaning though. It definitely still has the other meaning though. So like, my perspective is, don't say it if you don't know the full meaning of it, okay? Because I've seen a lot of people use it just to say, like, my chud cat. The thing that people often say is, like, my chud son. My fat chud son, right? That kind of thing. It's like, do you know what that means? Honestly, do you know my theorem on how it caught on in that way? So, a lot of people, kind of thought, like... A lot of people... I remember when Smiling Friends first came out, that was, like, one of the first times I saw people saying, like, my fat chud son. Because they were using it to describe Charlie, right? And I think with some of the context in the series, like, Charlie is actually kind of a chud in some ways. Like, I can see why people might say that. And then I think people that didn't know what that meant just assumed it was like Chungus. What's some things that people say? They say in the same way. My Shayla. I don't know what that means, but people say like my Shayla. My Chungus. I don't know if people really say my Chungus, but like, you know what I mean? They were saying it in that way. And they didn't. That's not what it mean. It don't mean like your chubby son. Well, I guess you could be a son and be chubby. And be a chud. But like, that's not what it means. So every time I say it, I remember there was like a period of time I was going on Twitter and like every other VTuber was saying like my stupid chud life, and I would just be like, do you know what you're saying right now? Did you mean it that way? Or like, I'm kind of surprised you're just like out and saying that. Didn't really take you to be the type. That was like literally a meme though. Yeah, but the meme has a meaning. Well, you don't just regurgitate, I don't know, I guess people do, but like you don't, if you say the meme without having any idea of what it means for no reason, why? Why would you do that? Why would you even set yourself up for that kind of like confusion? Yes, we do. You just say anything? You just say anything? If a meme told you to jump off a cliff, would you do it? Yeah, people do that. They do be jumping off cliffs. Don't really care, plus it's free clout. It's free clout? What do you mean, it's free clout? Y'all got chud clout? Well, I mean, let me tell you right now, I think there is, yeah, you can get clout for that, definitely. But, in the majority of cases, people don't, they don't mean it that way. And if they found out it meant that way, they would probably freak out. You know what I mean? Memes say jump, I ask how high. Oh my gosh. Is there like a point system? My chud points. My chud membership card. I got so many stamps on it. My goodness. I mean, here's my thought. You're free to do whatever you want with your content and say whatever you want. I'm a huge proponent of people being able to say basically whatever they want on the internet, barring like, you know, straight up harassment. And even then, I think I have a pretty strict definition of harassment in my head, okay? Like, I don't consider a lot of things harassment that other people would, you know? That being said, I don't think people are using it. I don't think people know what they're saying. I don't think, and then it's gonna, I think what's gonna end up happening is it could potentially draw fans that don't draw in fans for a reason that will not be delivered upon, if I may say it in that way. Nostalgia critic is barely different from AVGN. Is that harassment? That's like a slur. Like that's. I think you need to die for that. All right. I think that might actually need to be like an instant death option. Not that comparing AVGN and Nostalgia critic is bad. They're both good, but they're very different. They're very different. Now that I've been watching more AVGN, and broadening my horizons, because when I was a young'un, I refused to watch him for the most part because of his feud with Nostalgia Critic, which was it was a completely character thing, but I was too low IQ and young to understand that. They're very different. They're very different. Mods make that guy press the blue button. Yeah, go press the blue button. To boldly flee is a modern masterpiece. That is a very controversial opinion. Who are AVGN and Nostalgia Critic? Hold on, how old are... Hey, all you guys in chat, how old are all of yous? How old are all of yous? Did you watch the Nostalgia Critic versus AVGN episode? Of course I did. It crashed their sites. I'm pretty sure I watched it back when I was a kid. Back when it came out. 6, 7, 12, 34, 36, mid-30s, 30, 31, 32, 30s, over 70, 6, 7, 51, 38, 3.5, 999, 6, 7, 6, 7. Wait, can I do a 6, 7? 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. I don't have a problem with 6, 7 personally. Ah, Hani-chan! Hani-chan, 来てくれてありがとう! お元気ですか? あ、配信は大丈夫ですか? Did you have a good stream? Oh my gosh. This is unusual for me. I'm never streaming when Honey's streaming. I'm usually right there in chat watching. Ah! I hope Honey had a good stream today. Hi, honeybees. Hi, honeybees. Does Hani-chan know 6, 7? Hey, I don't know. Should I teach her 6, 7? I had so fun. Mozumi-chan had fun. Thank you. 楽しみ. 6, 7. Yeah, 6, 7. 6, 7. Or, well, I guess the correct thing. 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. I don't know. I don't have a problem with 6, 7. It made boomers mad, so it made me happy. 6, 7. Yes! It's a baby meme. American baby meme. American babies go 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. And maybe some Japanese babies go 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. It's a baby meme. Baby meme like a baby shark. I just think the children are wrong by default. Huh? I'm pro the young'uns. I'm pro Gen Alpha and stuff. I don't know. I don't hate them. I'm not a boomer. Ooh, my tummy hurts. And my back. I heard Japanese children say 6, 7 a bunch. Yeah. I'm late on it. It's already old. It's already old. If you said 6, 7 to a 4-year-old, he would probably like sneer at you. He'd be like, "That's old." That's old. We don't say that no more. 6, 7 is stupid. That's old. It's cringe. You're basically a boomer now. No. No. My dad's a boomer. My dad's like an actual literal boomer. Like, not a joke. Not a joke. That's probably why I came out the way I did. Cringe. I'm a zoomer birthed by a boomer. How does that happen? How does that happen? Welcome to the club. Yeah. Gen Xer here. I wonder how many Gen Xers like VTubers. Man, I won't play retro games. I won't play retro games. There's so many things I want to do, but I always imagine like, oh, they won't do well as streams. Sometimes I wonder if I really should get more into edited video content, but it's a lot of work. And it's expensive to hire an editor for it. I would love to do videos on like I'd love to talk about maybe like the Halo series books, Warhammer books, that kind of thing. Or even talk about like sometimes there's some retro games I feel like they might do better in like an exploratory video rather than an actual stream. Ugh, my tummy. Which one? What? Which retro game? Which retro game? What's the one I said recently? What was it called? Shadowgate 64? And Return to Zork. Those were two I was interested in recently. Resident Evil? Yeah, I want to play the original Resident Evil. I have to set it up though. I keep saying I'm gonna do it. It's very hot in this room. Well, you enjoyed Jack too. Oh, Jack is a childhood game for me though. Jack and Daxter. That's my childhood game. Ugh. Exploratory. There's a high dime word. High dime. High dime. Ugh. What? My tummy. I'm all hot right now. It's too hot in here. How about Sly Cooper? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not very good at stealth games. And I'm not gonna lie, I also don't really tend to enjoy them. I remember, so we did have Sly Cooper when I was a kid. My sister played it a lot. And, oh my god. What a rage-inducing game. Like, I was raging watching her play. It was so bad. It was so bad. Didn't you want to try Spyro as well? Yeah, I've never played Spyro. I heard Spyro's very, very good. I've never tried it. I love the original Crash and Spyro trilogies. I heard Crash is actually quite difficult. I heard Crash is a pretty difficult game. Like, it's almost like a rage game with how difficult it is. Mozumi, my beloved? Yeah, I was thinking about Morrowind today. Too many, so many. Crash is actually frustrating at times, yeah. Oh yeah, Crash will make you crash out. Yeah. Crash is so much harder than Spyro. I heard Spyro's just kind of like chill. It's not too, it's kind of like, it's just fun to play, you know? Only the first one, just Crash, the first Crash game. As an achievement hunter, I'm scared to touch Crash. Yeah, no, I'm not an achievement hunter. Not me, not me. Mm-mm. It's quite hard. It's hot in here. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger? He looks like you. I played Ty the Tasmanian Tiger when I was a kid. I like that one too. He's Australian. He's Australian. I remember thinking that game looked quite good when I was a kid. I'm not sure if it holds up graphically now though. Crash 4 will make you a nihilist. I'll become a nihilist. I can't imagine a worse fate. Do you have a fan in your office? Oh, yeah, but here's the thing. I got so much crap on my desk and like on the floor and stuff. I would be scared to turn my fan on. It's gonna like make a bunch of papers fly everywhere. My office is a disaster. It's completely like a mess. There's vomit bags, which I think aren't used, next to me, and packs of bills and papers. I love your voice. Oh, thank you. Really? My voice. Oh, yes. We were talking about my voice earlier when I showed the thing. Yeah, I used to have a lisp. Some people were saying that they believed that Gezu and Dead Girl era were more similar to each other than any other eras I had. So like modern Mozu and like past Mozu are more similar to each other than Gezu and Dead Girl era, which I don't know. I don't know if I fully agree with that, but yeah, I said that. I don't know. I don't know if I fully agree with that. It might have just been, maybe I should have picked a later stage Dead Girl clip. You make it sound like arcs. Well, I mean, how else would you describe it? How else would you describe it, right? I mean, a new life. That's a pretty big arc for a VTuber. Ugh. Dead Girl's more similar to Gezu. I'd say so. I'd say. Though late stage Dead Girl is more similar to the current Mozu. Yeah. Well, yeah, cause Dead Girl died and I was streaming the same day. I didn't wait. I was like, we have to go now. We gotta go now. No waiting. No waiting. I did not know Mozu was a nostalgia critic fan, but it makes her even cold. How do you not know that? How do you not know I'm a nostalgia head? I love nostalgia critic. It was my life as a little what do you call it? As a larva. It was my life. First season of the Mozu anime was the best. What? What do you mean first season? You don't like our current late season? You don't like our latest season of Mozu? Well, the Mozu anime's been on hiatus for a while, so maybe that's why. My little maggot larva Mozu. Nom, nom, nom. That's me eating through... Do maggots eat plastic? That's me eating plastic. Nom nom. Linkara is one of my personal favorites. I am interested to pick your brain a bit on your thoughts on Linkara's progression over the years. I hope next season launches soon. These fillers are ruining me. Really? They're setting up flags to kill the protagonist this season. Not too fond of that. The Lightbringer. Yeah. You know, they always said that on Oni Plays, but like he never said that. Linkara never went the Lightbringer. He never said that. He wrote it, but it was never actually spoken. I can't wait for the retirement home arc. No, you want me to retire? I'm sorry for pressing the red button, please. Don't leave me. Don't put me in the VTuber home, please. The Linkara movie is an odyssey to get through. Nice, a fellow Oni Plays fan. Mozu will never retire, sorry. I hope not. I like being a VTuber. Oh, what am I gonna do, guys? Mozu had negative character growth when she hit the red button. What? What? No. No. Guys, can't I... Blue button pushers that are mad at me. Why don't you just say... What if I'm one of those few that can't comprehend the question? You would save me, right? Right? I'm one of those few that can't comprehend it. Please save me. Mozu, don't know... Thank you, Atsuko. Thank you. Are you able to tell us more about your doc appointment and how was your visit to your father's? So I had dinner with my dad. Per usual, my dad likes to, my dad likes to pregame. So I never know how long he's been there by the time I get there, but he's always been at the bar for a while whenever I meet him for dinner. So, yeah. You know. Hanging out with my dad is usually, like, the same. He didn't have much... He doesn't have much to say other than, like, repeating things he's said my whole life about things he's done, so... You know, whatever. Oh! The thing that was a little weird, though, is it looked like he got beat up. I don't know if he was beat up or something, Like, it looked like he got beat up a while ago. Like, it wasn't recent, but he had like what looked like a little cut on his nose and a bruise on the bridge of his nose, and then it looked like both of his eyes were bruised. But I don't know if, like, maybe I just saw it wrong. My dad's old. My dad's in his 70s. Not like a fall, no. Someone had to, like, punch him in the face. There's no freaking way. Like, the cut was on his, like, nostril. It wasn't on his, bridge or anything. Like falling flat in your face. What did he say about you being sick? I told him about me being sick, and he was like, oh, okay. And then we just moved on. I mean, he asked me, like, well, why didn't you talk to me about it sooner? I was like, I didn't think you could do anything. And he was like, yeah, that's true. And then we just moved on. I mean, it's true. There's not much he could do. Not like he's got Monet or anything. And the other question was what? What'd you ask me? My doctor's appointment? My doctor's appointment, so far so good. All my test results looked good. They were just waiting on one more thing to clear me. But, they said that they didn't think I had any issue in that way. They said it was just like, a whatchamacallit. It was just a misfile, and that it was probably fine. So that was the only reason why it wasn't, like, in the system yet. But, you know what they did get me for? Well, and look, I gotta keep working on this because I got an update today and it's still not resolved. So, when I was hospitalized the second time, I guess the doctors decided to run a drug test on my urine. Because it was my second hospitalization. I guess they just wanted to rule out, I guess, that, you know, Mozu was on drugs. They just wanted to make sure I wasn't on drugs and that wasn't gonna affect, why I was so sick, right? Right? Oh, fine and dandy. Of course, it's negative. I was not told they were gonna run this test or anything prior. They just did it. Here's the problem. They want me to pay $500 for that. My insurance doesn't want to cover it because they said it's not medically necessary. Well, I'm like, I didn't even consent to this test. Why am I paying for it? Obviously, I don't benefit from them running a drug test on me in any way. And I didn't ask for it, and I was not told they were going to do it. So I contacted my hospital billing department, and they told me, like, I was like, can we, like, refile this? Is there, like, a bad code thing going on? Because, like, I didn't even consent to this test. It was just done on me. And then they were like, no, it's not us. You gotta go to this, like, third-party, like, lab testing thing and talk to them. Because, like, this was a third party. And I was like, this is so stupid. Because obviously my doctor must have been the one that ordered the test, right? Because I don't think, like, random people are ordering tests on me. It would have been, probably it's your doctor that orders tests for you, right? So, even though the hospital's the one that ordered the test, that I didn't consent to and didn't need, and I don't have a substance abuse history or anything like that, and it was negative, I have to go fight, like, the actual lab testing people they sent the request to. $500 too! $500 for a drug test I didn't want and didn't need. $500! It's ridiculous. I can understand blood work, but urine? Well, they did both. I just assumed, I saw drug test, so I assumed it was urine. Like a urine drug test. It could have been blood. Yeah, that's total nonsense, yeah. Just don't pay it and cross your fingers they don't small claims court you, I guess. No, I don't want my credit score ruined again. I just got out of the thick of it. I want a good credit score. $500, that's like a couple of ASMR streams. It's not cheap. It's not cheap, especially since I just paid like $2,600 for all my other medical expenses, like up front. I paid up front to like avoid interest, man. And now they're like, another $500 please. So then that would put me at $3,000, over $3,000 for my medical bills, and I'm like, I can't I can't do that. I shouldn't have to pay for a freaking drug test I didn't even want. It's stupid. But yeah. Oh, and then the other thing I have going on is I have another medical issue that's like... So I did talk to my doctor about the other medical issue, right? And right now, the second medical issue... So I've always had this medical issue, but it's not as bad because I've learned to manage it throughout my life. But the medication I need to take for my nausea exacerbates that medical issue and makes it a lot worse. It makes it very, very bad. He said the main thing I can do to like help it is get off that medicine or take a bunch of extra medicines that have a bunch of God knows what other side effects. But one of the primary side effects of the other medicines I can take that I know of is to worsen my nausea. That's like one of the main things it does to people, right? So, I'm taking nausea medicine, which exacerbating an issue, which the only solution to the issue is to take a medicine that makes me nauseous. That's where I'm at right now. And I've been trying to get off of it because, like, this medication for my nausea, I was taking a lot. Like, I was taking it as soon as I possibly could every single day when I was sick. When I was very sick, right? But, I was hoping I could get off of it and wean myself off, which I was starting to do okay with, but today was like a pretty bad one. I'm starting to have to take it multiple times a day again. Which is not fun. So, one step forward, 2 steps back, I guess. Day by day. Today I didn't have my medicine for a long time because I accidentally knocked it over. I knocked it under some furniture yesterday. But I had already taken my medicine, so I was like, oh, well, whatever. I'll get it later, and I forgot about it. Fast forward to this morning, I'm sick, and I'm like, oh, crap, my medicine's under the furniture. And I could not, there's no freaking way I could get down there and get the medicine while I'm, like, trying not to throw up. So then I threw up. And I was like, well, maybe I just throw up once and I don't need the medicine. No, and then I started throwing up more. So, after, like, my final throw up, because I started throwing up, like, all my food stuff, too. Not just bile, but, like, actual food. I was like, okay, I gotta get that medicine. So I got a broom, and I did my best to get it out, and I got it, and I took my medicine, and here I am! I managed to stream. But it takes, like, even though it's supposed, like, everything online says it's supposed to kick in like 30 minutes. I think with my issue, it takes a lot longer for stuff to absorb properly. So that's another thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then later happened. But here I am! I'm here! Health issues suck for real. Yeah. They're miserable. Man, what am I gonna do? I can't keep doing Zatsudans all the time. I got poop sweat. Oh, it's hot in here. I don't know. I gotta get into it, man. I gotta get into it. Oh my god. My tummy is so bloated. It's literally like a freaking rock right now. From the, from my stomach not draining. How much that running for? No! You don't want my boob sweat. I think I have vomit on this shirt, actually. Like, I can't see vomit, but I feel like I keep smelling it. I need to take a shower. Game win! Thank you, BB Biscuits paid chatter. Thank you. I need to video jam soon. I need to... Well, okay, so I have a lot of games I want to play. I suppose I should just set them up, huh? I'm daunted. I feel like nobody's gonna be there. You guys, you'll come to my next game stream, right? I haven't done a game stream in a long time. You'll come, won't you? Won't you? Yeah, I'm gonna start my next game stream will just be like a first time one, right? So it won't be a late episode or something like that. Okay? So if you come, you don't have to worry about having to catch up on like a registry or anything, okay? You can just watch the first one. Play the convenience store. What is that? Like a chill art game? I don't know. Will they have a waiting room? Oh, I hope so. I mean, technically all my YouTube streams require waiting rooms. I hope I'm feeling good enough in the mornings that I can do my normal stream time, because I don't like not being able to do my normal stream time. Bleh. My normal 1 p.m. It feels so bad. I know I'm causing so much trouble for my Euromites when I'm doing so late. But I'm just not well. I'm not well during the day. I don't know what to do. Next stream is Higurashi. Yeah! Just later in the series. Let's go. Wouldn't miss it. What game is it? I don't know. I was thinking about trying to reformat some of my retro game stuff to do maybe like a retro game power hour, where instead of just like trying to lock down with series that I probably shouldn't be spending like multiple streams on, I can just do like a quick look at some old games and get a feel for them. Because there is some retro games I played in the past that really don't need anything more than one stream, if even that. Like for example, Gender Wars. Gender Wars is it's just like a rip of what was the game? XCOM? No, what was the game Gender Wars ripped off, guys? I'm blanking. Yeah, XCOM. Yeah. Gender Wars is just a rip-off of XCOM. But it has a really funny intro, which is the whole point you would even play that game. Right? So it didn't need a whole stream. That would be one that I think would be good for like a compilation stream. Pretty sure it was XCOM. You should play Space Harrier. Yeah, Power Hour is a great idea. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I'm winding myself. I think I need to lay down. But I hope you guys enjoyed this short little stream. I missed you. I hope I can stream more soon, especially with I think we're gonna have a little bit of a reprieve here, just a short little one, a short reprieve from the interview, so I'll have more time to stream coming up. Hopefully I'm like well enough for it. I'm gonna get busy again with like interview stuff soon, but hopefully we have a little gap, right? Thank you guys for coming to my impromptu gorilla late night streams, totally out of my normal streaming time. I'm always shocked that this many people show up. Cause like I'm like, oh dude, this is like a nothing. This is nothing. I always appreciate it though. Mwah. Mwah. Hopefully, my voice will not be as scratchy next time. I'll be more moe. I must channel teenage Mozu and retain my youth. Fast approaching Christmas cake. It's scary, it's scary. Okay. I will see you guys. Well, I was gonna say tomorrow. That's like my default, but I don't know if I'll see you tomorrow. I hope so. Fingers crossed. I mean, I can't promise anything, but... yeah. Nothing else matters than making sure you're in good health. Thank you. Much more convenient time for some of us. What, this time? Well, yeah, I mean, not many people, like... I will say, I think, don't a lot of streamers stream at this time. I've never been an EN primetime streamer. I've never been someone that tends to stream at EN primetime. I've always talked about how I wish we had more people that did EN primetime in V-Dere. This is NA primetime? Is it? To me, this is kind of late for NA primetime. Well, I guess it's like, for PST, it's like, what is it for you guys? Is it... almost? No, it's, almost 8 o'clock? For PST? It's prime time for West Coast, yeah. Yeah. Australian lunchtime. It's 7:45 in the West Coast. Yeah, it's about to be 8 p.m. Ha! Midday for me. Almost 10 p.m. in the Mid-East. Mid-Best. Oh, I understand what you're saying. Mid-Best, okay. It's just you and Airi that don't stream in NA prime time. Huh? It's just me and Airi? Wait, is that true? I thought, Honey... Oh, well, I guess Honey does stream EN prime time, huh? I guess for me, I just always thought it was like JST time. 5 a.m. in Western Europe. I'm sorry! You know I use my normal stream times like Euro friendly. I'm honestly my normal stream time is like the best Euro time in Vtuber. So I feel bad about it. This hour is pretty good for EST. Oh, for me it's late. Super Euro friendly normally, better than Airi even. Take that, Airi! Nah, Airi and I are like pretty close time-wise. We're like I usually always raid her. She's like the only Vtuber member I can ever raid. Benefit to having a messed up sleep schedule as an EU resident. Tasukaru. Well, I hope I'll be able to do a normal stream time soon, 1 p.m. EST. Which I think is when everybody in Europe is like getting off work or like eating dinner or something. Ugh, okay. I really gotta like lay down or something. Cause I can tell I'm not gonna have a fun time in a little bit. Thank you guys for coming today. I hope you have fun. I hope to see you in the next one. Sleep well. Don't let buttons terrorize you in your dreams. It doesn't matter. And I don't know. What you? I'll see you guys later, okay? Wait. I'll see you guys later. Oyasumu for now. Have a good rest.